supposed to do.
Yeah. How's it going?
Beat the dog.
So you're just for the dog, right?
Well, this sounded a lot more exciting on the radio.
Well, that's 98% of our calls is they sound good, but then they don't turn out to be much.
Yeah. So not as exciting as we originally thought.
Nope.
Hiya, puppy.
Oh,
Oh my goodness, yeah. Well, it's funny. I was a couple weekends ago. I'm heading south, getting ready to head home, 2:00 in the morning, heading south on Emerson, and just talking on the live stream about how a lot of times the calls, like shots fired calls and alarm calls, almost are never never anything. But you always, the hardest part of being a cop is being up for those because it's always nothing. And there had been a shots fired call on Michigan. Oh, okay, I'm just going to go down and check it out. I turn on Michigan, and then all of a sudden, I'm being flagged down by somebody. And then I've got him inside. I've got one at gunpoint just as I'm pulling up.
Yeah, that was my run.
Yeah. So so we videoed that, and you guys handled that so well. And so this excitement, the call came out, it was going to be really bad and everything. We get here, and they say, hey, come on over. This vicious dog, wherever he is.
I think she's in the car now.
It's in the car now. There's this super vicious pit bull is about ready to lick somebody to death.
Her father was a pit bull.
Yeah.
Gotta lick someone to death.
So it ended up not being not the excitement we thought it was going to be when we went live, but it's all good. We're happy. It's not as exciting as we thought, guys.
My current dog, I got off of a homicide scene.
Oh.
6 or 7 years
Well,
ago.
she got a good home now.
She is the sweetest dog ever.
They get such bad raps for it.
So, guys, this officer here is the one. You're the one that had him at gunpoint. Yeah, this is the guy that. Remember a couple weeks ago at the very end of the shift at 2:00 in the morning, there was a guy who was shooting up houses on Michigan Street. This is the officer that got him and was able to end things safely and calmly and no beatdown required. You guys handled that textbook when he started complaining about asthma, breathing, whatever. You got the EMS there. You guys it was textbook. That's what we want to see.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
I forgot that.
Yeah.
That happens so often. You forget.
Yeah, and then I can't remember what's the guy's name. The older guy that was been on 33 years. He came on I came on in 87, so he would have been 88. He came on in 88. Yeah, he's the one that waved me over to video the gun. Yeah.
I was going to tell you last night to beat us to that scene.
Yeah.
And be prepared to get subpoenaed one time because you're going to catch something one of these days.
If it happens, there's times I probably should have been, but if everybody acted like the East District, I probably would get subpoenaed. But I'm okay with that. I would rather that than the kind of crap that happens in some of the other places. Like there was a call about a possible burglary in progress. Back door open. I knew the house. I was real close to it. It's over in Fountain Square. It's a Pleasant Run and Prospect. So I'm watching the back of the house. It's wide open, and they said that they thought somebody might have gone back in. Well, then a guy comes out the other half of it coming out, and he's walking in front. And they said that there's another person who lives in the back that he's trying to break in the front. What? I don't think so, but so I pulled up and I got out and I walked along the sidewalk, and he's just knocking on the door. He's trying to get their attention to let them know that somebody broke in. He's the one who had called the landlord who called you guys. So the landlord gets there before you guys, and what do you do? And I told her, and I gave one of my cards, and then the police came there. They ignored me. They were fine. Johnny come lately sergeant comes up, and the first thing he does, and I'm almost as far as here to the back of the car from the front door, and he comes up, starts yelling at me. You got to go down there. No, you got to go down there. It's like, dude, I'm here where I can get a good picture. I'm not interfering. I'm not in your way.
Well, Well,
and
there's always two sides of a story because there may have been some other information you were privy to.
I had the radio.
So
I was privy to what was out, and I knew more than what he knew about what was going on in that situation. I knew more than what he knew was going on. So I ended up going across the street so I could still see. And, you know, he started with this whole 150-foot thing, you know. You got to be 150 feet away. Dude, you're letting cars go by. They're within 150 feet. You know, that's not going to stand constitutional muster when you only force the guy with the camera to be 150 feet away. That's not going to work.
Depending on the circumstances.
If the only person you're enforcing on is the guy with the camera, it isn't going to work.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. Without knowing.
Well, yeah, I know. And I'm not expecting you to, but I'm just telling you, it isn't going to work. And one of these days, I'll take that charge. And we'll make sure that doesn't happen because it's arbitrary. It's not dependent upon time, place, and manner. You guys learned this in the academy. You went through constitutional law, right? Those time, manner, place restrictions, but that was not, that is arbitrary and not time, manner, place specific.
Well, and that's why I say it depends on what the
Right. And you guys have seen me enough. I don't get in your way. You know, I don't.
Now that I've seen you enough,
Yeah.
it doesn't bother me.
Right.
But before I don't know who you are,
Right.
then that bothers
But still, I'm not in your way. It shouldn't bother you. If I'm not in your way, if I'm not interfering.
If I thought you were interfering or bothering, I wouldn't have told you to come over to me.
Well, exactly. So, you know, but, you know, I told him, I said, dude, your attitude is what gets cops shot. Your attitude, you don't trust your officers to do the right thing. And you don't want them doing the wrong thing to get caught on camera. That's what it looks like. You're not being transparent.
Well, we all got cameras on now. So.
Well, do they have them down there yet? Because the last time I saw, they didn't have them on. They didn't have them yet.
No, east side does.
Yeah, east side. You guys are one of the first to get them.
Yes.
But even before you had them, you guys behaved. Them not so much.
We like to keep it under control and safe as much as
If you look at a lot of my videos, you'll see the difference in behavior between the east side and the southeast side. And, you know, here, I'll give you.
I already know your Facebook page. I got it. Or YouTube, I mean.
I've got one.
All right.
I actually kept it because I'm serious. If I have some sort of crime scene
That
I
we've
think
been
you
at.
caught something.
Hey, I get subpoenaed. That's okay. You know, whatever.
Oh, and there's times where certain crimes happen that
Yeah.
people like to hang out in a crowd.
Well, sure.
Well, if we don't
I'll have the
get
crowd.
that on video.
You can go to my YouTube channel. It's all up there. It'll be there.
Like I said, I've seen your YouTube channel.
Yeah. Yeah, be sure to subscribe. Hit that notification bell.
All right, we'll do it.
Thank
You you guys have a safe night.
You too. Yeah, I'm sure we will. So, guys, that's the East District for you. You know, we pull up. They see us. They recognize the van. They say, "Hey, come on over." The call came out that there was the people were in the back of the store as they were trying to.
No, that was a different one.
Oh.
Was all the way down.
Oh, that's right. That was a different one. Yeah, this one came out. There was what was the call? Something about.
I think it was something about the dog.
Yeah, somebody said this the dog, and they were afraid to come out because of this.
This very vicious dog who will lick you to death.
Yeah.
My gosh, so sweet.
So,
I don't think she could stay still enough to lick you to death, though.
no, yeah, she was a real sweet dog. Just incredibly sweet dog. So it looked like it was going to be exciting. At the stoplight, I typed out the title, excitement or something.
Very exciting, huh?
And then
To unknown subjects in a white van. Knocked on complaint store 5 minutes ago and is now sitting outside of location.
That one guy, he was agreeing and disagreeing so well.
yeah,
He has that face that you will never forget. Because he's the one who was backing up the fire.
he's the one that warned me that I was going to get blocked in.
Uh-huh. Oh, he was? I thought he was... I swear he was the one who was like, don't get hit by a car. I swear.
Oh, no. That was another
okay.
guy.
I saw
This
his
is,
face. He looked very familiar.
yeah,
very similar then.
This is the guy that. No, there's another.
Okay.
The other guy that was there, the third guy who was there, I think he may have been the one
Okay.
that said don't get hit by a car. Notice he didn't. Say
anything.
Pop off.
Reader blocked North Oakland Avenue. Heard 3 gunshots 1 minute ago from north of location. Did not hear anything else. 400 north, 3008.
Okay, guys, that's right on the way
Oh
home.
my gosh.
33.
I think he said Euclid Avenue, I think.
Baker 339 for 323, 2233. Baker 351, disregard. 365 Baker
Replaying here.
Female and 2 unknown subjects in a white van. Knocked on complainant's door 5 minutes ago and is now sitting out front of location.
B12, Baker 323, 351, B23, 351. Suspicious person, T39, walk on. Neighbor gentleman is present materialized, flight takes the subject to back walks around the area. 200 north, 1990.
3 almost. Word from now.
383, 393, 323, and 355. 339, you also on service.
Attention East District 14, shots fired, Baker 323, Baker 351, Baker 323, Baker 351. 300 block of North Oakland Avenue. Heard 3 gunshots 1 minute ago from north of location. Did not hear anything else. 400 north, 3000 east.
339.
I'm gonna die laughing.
33.
Yeah, I don't think
Baker
it's
33.
I don't think it's anybody
Baker
here.
333,
Okay.
Baker
It's a
351, Baker
typical shot
333,
fire.
shots fired, 5309 East Around Parkway South Drive. Cleaner 6 shots fired to the west of location 1 minute ago. Is not seen or further.
Okay, so whoever it is just driving around and shooting, because that shot's fired is real close to this one.
Yeah.
So there's just somebody out there acting a fool.
Baker 351, Baker 333, 22.
I was trying so hard not to cough, and it was painful.
Man, every time I pick up my daughter, there's something going on.
We got excitement, yeah, kinda.
I really had not planned on doing this tonight. Even-
did you yesterday?
Yeah, well, even less than yesterday, because I got to get up at dark 30 in the morning.
Oh yeah, because
Head out of town, yeah. So,
hello, Glenn. Oh, ow. Like my throat is like...
9 Cumberland 10 for Nicholas, call 11509, Hollywood Drive.
the guy, the police officer thought I would be nervous about the idea that they might subpoena me.
He was
And,
okay.
Like, whatever.
2 males versus a female complainant, unknown income. Referencing Hollywood Drive, the complainant doesn't know where she is.
This may be the people right here. This is the area where it happened. How's it going, guys? If I can squeeze through here. You guys didn't hear me. I do cop watch on YouTube, and they just said there was a gunshots over in the area here.
You do what?
I do. Here, let me give you my card. I do cop watch, make sure they treat people right, and I was on my way home, and they said that there was they called out on the radio there's gunshots in the area. I'm gonna guess you know something about that. No comment, right? just know they're gonna be driving by.
They're just laughing.
Yeah, that's the laugh of
oh crap.
Yeah,
that's the laugh crap.
It was us, but we ain't got no guns in sight, so
that was it was definitely not us. Totally didn't do that one. Oh my gosh, it was.
Hey, Clint said hi to you.
I said yep.
Yeah.
Low Rod said they're laughing because they did it. Exactly.
Yeah. So the other gunshots may not be related.
Oh, that was.
At first, I thought it might be somebody just going from one place to the other, but after that response,
We know who
not.
did those shots.
We won't call that an admission,
But I love how that one company's like, yeah, I know your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Hi, subscriber.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I take all the subscribers I can get, even the archives.
It doesn't matter.
I don't mind. I do dislike it when they just continue a chase just as I get close.
I was like listening to that.
Oh man.
They obviously were watching.
Real quick, the numbers are 11517 Colonywood. She's now in apartment A as an Adam.
It was so obvious they were watching you.
So this is going to be a real short one, guys.
It was very exciting night. Obviously, by the title, super exciting.
Yeah, I'm going to have to change the title.
Supposed to be exciting, was not.
Vicious dog call.
Oh my gosh.
That's right.
And the dog was.
See, when I typed out exciting, I wasn't sure which one we were going to go to. The other one was a little further away, and but this one was closer. So I just typed exciting because I wasn't sure which one we were going to. There's a whole bunch of calls were coming out at the same time.
Yep.
And this is the one that.
I'm pretty sure when we were pulling up, the dog was on her back and getting a belly rub too. I think I'm not 100% sure, but so vicious, like it just.
Yeah. I seriously think that Indianapolis, they should make all of the officers and all the supervisors take a rotation on the east side.
Seriously.
Just to learn how it should be done.
Just so they get an idea of what they should be doing, not what they are currently doing.
Yeah. Dude, as long as you're behaving yourself, I'm not your enemy. Now,
Exactly.
Misbehave and act like a jackwagon, I'm going to expose it.
And you're not going to be happy.
Right. But, and there have been some of that. And I'll embarrass you.
I'll give you guys a name.
But you behave. Respect people's rights. Hey, we can get along. I do think it'd be fun to get on this board that they've created to oversee the chief, taking away from him the power to set the general orders for the department. They're going to have 4 civilians and then 3 that can be in law enforcement. I don't think there's any hope of me getting on it, but I would love to send out an email to every one of the city county councilors. 1 or 2 of them bounced back, but there's 25 councilors plus a general email box. I sent to all of them and said, hey, pick me. I gave my YouTube channel, link to video. So, guys, I seriously do have to leave the house real early in the morning, so I'm not going to be out here late tonight. This was just an impromptu thing again. I really was planning on not even doing it, but a vicious dog not letting somebody out of the building or something like that. It just sounded pretty interesting. And
I mean, it was still kind of interesting.
That vicious dog
in a different way.
Yeah, that vicious dog was the sweetest thing ever, man.
So funny,
sweet dog. I'll take that every day of the week. So on that note, good night.
See y'all.
Appreciate y'all jumping in. 25 of you in there. Get a few more likes in there before I get off here. Let's jump that up. And I appreciate you guys. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. See you later in the week.
300 block.